Hello students, welcome to my channel Analysis Whole. Please like and subscribe. Now I am going to tell you the question answers of Alexander Pope's poem Ode on Solitude. Question number 1 is, what is the theme of the Ode on Solitude? Answer is, Alexander Pope's poem Ode on Solitude is a small ode that has one central theme: the bliss of solitude. The poem is based on the idea that complete solitude is the only true way to be happy. Most people connect it to loneliness, not to be lonely, but to be happy in the company of ourselves. In this poem, Pope says that loneliness is the best thing of life. The poem talks about the freedom of responsibility for society and social norms. It's a poem about a man who is happy in his own acre of land, but he says in the quotation that, like a happy man, he wants to remain unseen and unknown to the world. Next question is, what does the speaker mean by together mixed? Sweet recreation, can these things be mixed? Have you ever tried to do so? So the answer is, these are the lines from your poem. Together mixed with sweet recreation means to mix up different factors of recreation together. The poet meant to say in the aforesaid line of the poem that for sweet recreation a man should have a peaceful atmosphere. ये जो स्वीट रिक्रिएशन कैसे आती है कि उस आदमी के जीवन में शांति होनी चाहिए, सुख शांति. He will have sound sleep at night, और रात में अच्छे से सोना चाहिए. Then only he can study books or do any other work and take rest after being tired during daytime. तभी वो अपनी बुक्स पढ़ पाएगा जब वो रात को ठीक से सोएगा या कोई भी काम कर पाएगा, और जब वो थक जाता है तो वो रेस्ट करेगा दिन में भी. इस तरह ही कैन स्पेंड टाइम हैप्पीली, इसलिए वो अपना टाइम हैप्पीली बिताएगा. ही विल लिव इन इनोसेंस एंड एंजॉय मेडिटेशन. Thus he will be able to entertain the pleasure of mixed recreation. So mostly in my life, I enjoy sound sleep at night to become fresh, to comfortably work during the day. तो हमें रात को क्यों सोना चाहिए अच्छे से, ताकि हमारा दिमाग फ्रेश हो जाए और हम दिन में जो भी काम करते हैं वो अच्छे से कर पाए. After getting tired, I take a rest to relax. जब मैं थक जाती हूँ तो मैं रेस्ट करती हूँ अपने आप को रिलैक्स करने के लिए. इन दिस वे आई एंजॉय द मिक्स्ड स्वीट recreation together. Now next question is, the poet thinks that those who are contented with what they have are happy men. Do you agree? पोएट कहना चाहता है कि जो उनके पास होता है, किसी भी इंसान के पास जो भी कुछ होता है वो उससे ही सेटिस्फाइड रहते हैं, तो वही आदमी जीवन में खुश रह सकता है. जो भी उसके पास है वो उसी में खुश रहे. क्या आप एग्री करते हैं इस चीज से? रीजंस, really those who are contented with what they have are happy in the true sense. I agree with the poet. Yes, हम पोएट के साथ एग्री करते हैं. A man can be happy if he is satisfied with whatever he got. He has a sound sleep at night. His time is equally divided between his study or any other work and recreation. His innocence helps him in meditation. He prefers to live in the midst of nature to enjoy his pleasure. Thus a contented man remain free from cares and anxieties. तो जो आदमी सेटिस्फाइड होगा अपनी लाइफ से, उसको कभी कोई चिंता, किसी भी चीज़ की चिंता नहीं होगी, वरी नहीं होगी. He has a healthy body and peace of mind. He wants to live a life of solitude. और वो अकेले रहना ज़्यादा पसंद करेगा वो इंसान. Away from the din and bustle of life. और इस लाइफ के झंझट जो होते हैं उनसे दूर रहकर शांतिपूर्वक अपनी लाइफ जिएगा. So the life of contented people is happy in all respects. तो जो इंसान अपनी लाइफ में हमेशा सेटिस्फाइड रहते हैं, जो भी उनके पास होता है वो हमेशा खुश रहते हैं. Why does the poet wants to live and die stealthily from the world? How many of you would like to do so and why? तो पॉइंट जो कहता है कि लाइफ को खुशी खुशी जियो और मरना भी चाहता है इस तरह से कि किसी को पता भी न चले इसको मरने का. तो हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू वुड लाइक टू डू सो? आप लोगों में से कौन ये सब करना चाहेगा? A man, according to the poet, is one who lives a solitary life. To live in society is to live in sorrow. So he wants to live a simple life of contentment in a solitary place. शांतिपूर्वक जीवन जीना चाहता है poet जो है. Thus he will be able to enjoy a sound sleep. और फिर उसे अच्छी गहरी नींद आएगी. He will get enough time for study and meditation. और जब वो सोकर उठेगा तो उसके पास बहुत सा दिमाग फ्रेश होगा, बहुत टाइम होगा स्टडी और मेडिटेशन करने के लिए. It is only possible in living a quiet life or life of solitude away from the din and bustle of life. तो इस तरह से ये सब पॉसिबल कैसे होगा कि वो अकेला रहे शांति से और इस सोसाइटी के झंझटों से दूर रहे. Even if he dies, none should shed tears and place a stone on his grave. और पोएट बोलता है कि जब मैं मरूंगा तो किसी की आंख में आंसू नहीं आना चाहिए और कोई भी मेरी खबर पर पत्थर नहीं रखेगा आकर. So he wants to die in peace unnoticed by the people. Stealthily मतलब चोरी छिपे मरना चाहता है वो, कोई उसे ना देखे, शांतिपूर्वक वो मृत्यु को प्राप्त करना चाहता है. Very few people will like to follow the sentiments expressed by the poet. Everybody wants to enjoy the pleasure of living in this materialistic society. तो सभी को सारे ऐशो आराम चाहिए होते हैं, ऐसे कोई भी नहीं रह सकता है जैसा पोएट चाहता है. Nobody wants to live a solitary life. कोई भी अकेला नहीं रहना चाहता. Eat, drink and be merry is the mentality of the people and they have no contentment. तो आजकल की लाइफ में कोई भी अपनी लाइफ से सेटिस्फाइड नहीं है. As such, none is ready to live a simple life of contentment and to live in solitude. तो कोई भी इस लाइफ में सिंपल लाइफ नहीं जीना चाहता है, सेटिस्फैक्शन वाली या सॉलिट्यूड में. Therefore, rare persons will want to live and die. तो बहुत ही कम इंसान ऐसे होंगे जैसे पोएट कह रहा है जो शांतिपूर्वक जीना भी चाहते हैं और पढ़ना भी चाहते हैं. How do you think the title of the poem is justified? Can you suggest any other title divisions? Yes. Alexander Pope draws a beautiful picture of a happy man in the present poem, Ode on Solitude. Ode means lyric poem. The poet has very well explained that real happiness lies in a simple life of contentment and that too in solitude. As such, the title of the poem Ode on Solitude is quite appropriate. तो इसलिए इसका टाइटल बिल्कुल सही है इस पोएम का. The poet further adds that a man should not be greedy and should be satisfied with his limited resources such as few acres of land inherited from ancestors. He should also be contented with his food from his field, milk from cattle, wool for clothing from his sheep, shade and firewood from his trees. At the end, the poet suggests living such a life and dying in peace without being lamented by the people. He even dislikes a tombstone being placed on a grave. It is obvious from his expression that it is better to live and die in solitude. The theme of the poem is the happiest life is a simple life is spent in solitude. So the title of the poem is justified. Though the title of the poem is self-explanatory and most suitable taking into account the theme of the poem, still there may be some equally appropriate titles for the poem. Just as मतलब इस पोएम के और भी टाइटल हो सकते थे, जैसे द प्लेजर इन सॉलिट्यूड, इन सेकंड द हैप्पीएस्ट लाइट, सिंपल लाइफ इन सॉलिट्यूड. I have suggested these two titles because they represent the true spirit of the poem according to the theme. Now next question is, what is meant by the lines and not a stone? Tell where I lie. In this poem, इस लाइन का क्या मतलब है? In the poem Ode on Solitude, Alexander Pope eulogizes solitude. According to him, the man who has plenty of solitude and lives away from the din of city life, having mere needs, relying on the mere apparent resources, is the happiest of all. He also wishes to live a life of solitude, and finally he wants to die in solitude without anyone knowing even where his grave is. वो ऐसे शांतिपूर्वक मरना चाहता है कि किसी को कानो कान भी खबर न हो कि उसकी ग्रेव कहाँ पर है. Stanza by stanza question answers. Happy the man whose wise and care a few paternal acres found, content to breathe his native air on his ground. अब इसके ये लाइन्स हैं पोएम की फर्स्ट स्टेंजा. इसमें है नेम द पोएट हू रोट दीज लाइन्स. आंसर इज अलेक्जेंडर पोप wrote these lines. Who according to the poet is the happy man? कौन है happy man इस लाइफ में? इसका आंसर है according to the poet, the man who is satisfied with few acres of land inherited from his forefathers is happy. How is the content? इसका आंसर है he is content to live peacefully in his native land. He cultivates a few acres of land inherited from his forefathers. Now next stanza is, whose herds with milk, whose fields with bread, whose flocks supply him with attire, whose trees in summer yield him shade, in winter fire. First question, name the poem from which this stanza has been taken. तो आप लिखेंगे poem का नाम. This stanza has been taken from the poem Ode on Solitude. Second, who gives milk to the happy man? How does he get bread? Happy man को milk कहाँ से आता है? The happy man's cattle. Cattle मतलब गाय भैंस बकरी give him milk. He gets bread by growing corn in his fields. Bread मतलब रोटी by growing corn in his fields. Third is, from where does he get his clothes? How do trees help him? अब उसको clothes कहाँ से मिलते हैं? तो poem में देखो, he gets clothes from his flocks of sheep. Sheep से कैसे मिलता है ऐसे clothes? Sheep से wool मिलती है, wool से फिर अपने वो स्वेटर वगैरह बनाते हैं. Trees give him shade in summer and wood for the fire in winter. तो समर में ट्रीज पेड़ जो होते हैं उनको शेड देते हैं, छाया, और सर्दियों में आग जलाने के लिए लकड़ी देते हैं. यील्ड मतलब जो देखो पोएम में लाइन है, whose flocks, whose herds with milk. herds मतलब कैटल, गाय भैंस. whose fields with bread. fields मतलब खेत, with bread मतलब रोटी, खेत से रोटी मिलती है. whose flocks supply him with attire. attire means clothes. flocks means flocks of sheep. flocks of sheep से उन्हें कपड़े मिलते हैं. whose trees in summer yield him shade, और जिनके जो पेड़ होते हैं समर में उन्हें छाया देते हैं। इन विंटर फायर, फायर मतलब लकड़ी देते हैं आग जलाने के लिए। Third stanza is blessed who can unconcernedly pine hours, days, and years slide soft away in health of body, peace of mind, quiet by day. Who wrote the above lines? तो आपको ये लाइन्स याद रखनी है। Alexander Pope wrote the above lines. Who is a blessed man? Blessed man कौन है for poet के according? A blessed man is one who has no cares and anxieties. मतलब जिसका कोई भी किसी की चिंता नहीं है, कोई परवाह नहीं है, किसी तरह की कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है उसकी लाइफ में। His days pass on smoothly. He enjoys physical health and peace of mind. तो फिजिकली एंड मेंटली हेल्दी होता है। Third question is what qualities of body and mind does the happy man possess? The happy man possesses perfect health and a peaceful mind. Fourth is sound sleep by night, steady and ease, together mixed, sweet recreation and innocence, which most do please with meditation. Now name the poem from which these lines have been taken. You already know the line. These lines have been taken from the poem Ode on Solitude. Second is how does a happy man spend his time? A happy man spends his day by studying books and rest when tired. Third is what pleases the happy man most? The happy man spends his leisure. Leisure मतलब जो उसका enjoy करने का टाइम होता है in sweet recreation, but meditation pleases him most. Thus unlamented let me die, steal from the world and not a stone, tell me where I lie. So question number 1 is what kind of life does the poet like? Answer is the poet like a life of seclusion, मतलब अकेला रहना चाहता है। What kind of death does the poet desire? कैसी डेथ चाहता है वो? The poet longs for a quiet death, not mourned by anyone. चुपचाप चला जाना चाहता है इस दुनिया से, कोई भी ना रोए इसकी मौत पर। What kind of grave does the poet want? Grave कैसी चाहिए उसको? The poet does not want any tombstone to be erected over the grave to tell where he lies buried. कोई भी इस तरह का टॉम्बस्टोन नहीं होना चाहिए इसकी ग्रेव पर, जिससे लोगों को पता चल सके कि उसे यहाँ दफनाया गया है। What does the poet write about his path? The death of a poet will never create any fuss in the world. The poet wants an undisturbed life. He also wants an undisturbed death. None should know even about the